Hey everyone, how's it going? So today we are going to put some inserts in my tires. Mindy won these off of Instagram. So if you're ever doing one of those things, on Instagram, you see it pop up, comment, tag a friend, like, whatever, and you wonder if people actually do win any of that shit. Well, guess what? Sometimes you do. And yeah, Mindy won some inserts and some tires. So yeah, we're gonna put these on my bike because we are going to Cuyuna tomorrow. And the last time we went to go ride bikes in Cuyuna, I got a flat tire in not one but two spots. Ooh. Popped a hole. These things, if you have to buy them, if you aren't lucky enough to win them, they retail for $70 each. Kind of pricey, but if you got good rims and stuff you want to protect, it's a nice little insurance policy, I guess. On the box, it does say that they weigh 95 grams for those of you that are weight conscious. On the website, though, I noticed they say that they weigh 100 grams, 5 gram difference. That's really not much though, 5% one way or the other. They do make another one, the XC version, that only weigh 50 grams, which is insanely light. And then they also have their old traditional, the mountain bike one, which is anywhere from 90 to 230 grams depending on size. They have different sizes depending on if you're running like a narrower tire to a wider plus size tire. But yeah, we're going to I'll throw one on a scale here actually and just see what it actually weighs. And yeah, in the box you get an insert, valve stem, and I think there's directions or something in here. Yep, directions in all your great languages. Alright, I got my scale hooked up, so let's see. Coming in at 0.09 kilograms. Yeah, kilograms to grams, so 90. This one doesn't go down far enough for us to really get it. I could grab my kitchen scale if I really wanted, but I'm not too interested in splitting hairs here, and we'll call it good. Got my front wheel already prepped here. I took the valve core out. I sucked out most of the sealant that I could get. I like to just use these little cups like you have at the dentist for your mouthwash. Whenever I'm doing my sealant work, it's easy. I suck out with a syringe, squirt it into the cup, suck out the rest again, leave it in the syringe. On their website, they did say in the instructions that you can soak this with water, spray it down with some soapy water like you have for when you're trying to find where the hole is in your tire. But I'm just going to try to go in there dry and see how well I can maybe get it in. And so yeah, kind of do it like you normally would for doing an inner tube. Some of you might not have ever had to put an inner tube in your bike depending on when you started riding, how old you are, but yeah, there was a time when we all rode with tubes. I remember coating all my tubes in baby powder. I was supposed to say baby oil, that'd be gross. But yeah, baby powder. And that kind of helped with pinch flats. But yeah, it actually went in pretty slick and easy. Popped right into the rim channel, which is nice. So I guess now I'm going to see if I can't get, yeah, that was a little tough, getting that second bead on. I did leave my old valve stem in as well because I like that valve stem, and the one they sent is green, and I don't know, I don't think any green bike parts would look too good on my bike. I like the silver. And you probably can't tell, this camera's kind of far away, but I put on some wolf tooth, their nuts that they have for their valve stems, and holy shit are those things awesome. It's a nice giant knurled nut. And everybody should use those. They are great. Yeah, I'm going to a tire lever to see how I can get this on. Let's see, it is 4:13 right now and change. I'm going to time myself and kind of see how many hours this takes. How much frustration. So I have a feeling this might be tough. These guys are tight. Oh, Toledo Batman. We are on the back wheel. We got the front one done, back on the bike. Got the second one wrapping up here at the end. We were having a hell of a time getting the tire to go back on. So my wife was smart and she looked up a good old video on YouTube on how to do this, any tips or tricks. Found a great one from Sid and Mackie where you don't have it on the bead. The other one you just kind of start it and get it under the insert, then blast it with air from an air compressor, and it worked out super slick. So thank you, Sid and Mackie. Other thing I noticed is, yeah, it might be a focus. Their valve stems, they have holes on the sides to allow your sealant to go out instead of that way. Because yeah, when I was putting sealant in here, it just wanted to kind of just bubble back up. Because this is your old school regular one, I want to say, where there's really nothing on the sides, it just straight line through. So I did find though, for those of you that are stubborn like me, you just squeeze it on in and then turn it on its side, let your sealant drip on down, let gravity do its thing, and that's been really helping in keeping all my sealant from wanting to just volcano back out like that. That's, yeah, total fail, but hey, it worked the first and second time. This time though, yeah, that's a mess. Anywho, it did work before, I promise, but note to self, next time I do inserts, use a different type of stem. I just don't like the green, I'll be honest. I'm being vain, I know, but yeah. So yeah, I'll get a little more sealant in this guy and get it up to air and throw it on my bike. And tomorrow, when we're in Cayuno, I'll give it a quick little riding review for y'all. And yeah, that's about it.